Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Suffering over tariff hit in US, Stephon Marbury publicly admits struggle after announcing major launch. Every once in a while, John Rich of Bowling Green, Ohio, is reminded of a Steve & Barry's outlet in his hometown's mall. Just like a whiff of nostalgia hitting, he remembers the place stuffed wall-to-wall with non-officially licensed college and university sweatshirts and t-shirts. And right there, amongst the low-end $5 to $10 t-shirts and hoodies, he remembers seeing a functional, stylish, and above all reasonably priced shoe, Starbury. It was 2006 when the NBA superstar point guard Stephon Marbury first launched his affordable shoe line with Steve & Barry's. While Rich remembers them for their accessible cost, for Marbury, it was a path he always wanted to follow. Growing up in poverty in the hoods of Brooklyn, New York, Marbury, the sixth of 7 children, lived on food stamps, WIC, everything like everybody from the hood. However, he remembered watching kids wearing Jordans in Rucker Park, where he used to play basketball long before he became a 2x NBA All-Star, and asking his mother for the then $65 shoes. Of course, his mother could not fulfill his wish because putting food on the table was more important than owning a pair of pricey shoes. But what started as a streetball saga quickly turned into an opportunity in the name of Starbury. The brand focused on making fashionable shoes accessible to children who could not afford the likes of Nike and Jordans. However, after selling millions at one point, Marbury was struck with horrible news: Steve & Barry's was going out of business after announcing bankruptcy in 2009. While the CBA star tried bringing them back in 2016, amidst the competition, they could not survive. But it seems like Marbury is all set to repeat the history, only this time, Starbury would be led by Stephon with much more knowledge on the matter, after having faced challenges in the past. In an Instagram post shared by Incorporated magazine of their latest event, Marbury talked about bringing back his shoe brand and the difficulties he faced on the launch and previous relaunch attempt. With all of the things that's going on. And in a world with tariffs, and it's hard, especially trying to sell product at a price point that's affordable for people. So, for me to be able to have the ability to have a vertical platform from China to America to sell products to people at an affordable price, it's a blessing. But it's still a challenge. So, coming back with the brand is something that has to happen. That's one of the reasons why I gave up 15 years of my life to go to another country to learn how to do something for myself and not have somebody have to tell me how to do it. The former point guard played in the NBA for 13 seasons till 2009 and then continued his basketball endeavors with the CBA, where he later became a head coach. According to him, he only took part of royalties and even used his earnings from the NBA to continue creating his shoes. However, with him leaving the NBA and S&BS shutting down in the same year, the shoe brand selling at $15 a pair had to give. But after the storms have settled, the NBA legend has given a timeline for the return of his shoe brand. I want to drop it next summer because after 2025, going into 2030, we're going to see a whole new breed of athletes, Stephon Marbury told Complex about the potential return of Starbury last month. This timeline hinges partly on tariff negotiations between China and the United States, which have complicated overseas manufacturing and import costs. But Marbury is also optimistic in his approach to the second relaunch. Now that I've lived in China for so many years, I've learned that shoes that cost $150 don't cost that much to make, which drives me, even more, to continue building my brand globally for more people to have an opportunity to buy shoes at an affordable price. My brand is for the people who can't afford, and those in need, he spoke earlier. It will certainly be interesting to see how Starbury would return and if they will work out this time or not. However, since then, Marbury has kept himself busy with other launches. Stephon Marbury's other brands as his commitment to Starbury continues. As Chief Brand Officer of Chemello Eyewear, Stephon Marbury has overseen 3 distinct collections: sport, lifestyle, and prismatic, each driven by cutting-edge electrochromic lens technology that changes tint on demand. Sport frames feature impact-resistant, photochromic lenses for athletes in motion. Lifestyle blends fashion and function with everyday tint-adjusting glasses, and prismatic offers the world's first color-changing sunglass lens, controlled via a touch slider on the temple. In 2019, Marbury launched Xavier 3, a sustainable apparel line named for his middle name, Xavier, and iconic number 3 jersey. It focuses on environmental materials, meticulous craftsmanship, and trendy techniques that offer a range of stylish apparel to consumers. Each drop features limited edition prints and gender-neutral silhouettes that reflect Marbury's Coney Island roots and global perspective.